Hello distinguished watch friends, Louis from the Wholecut here. Ah yes, the humble Tissot PRX. You've probably already seen a dozen videos on this watch, and you're about to see another one. Sorry. The PRX has been a stunning success since it was first released in 2021. Its 1970s styling, integrated bracelet design and excellent quality to price ratio has made it a firm favourite for enthusiasts. I have owned the PRX for more than 2 years now, and it is easily my most worn watch in that time. The look and the feel, the proportions, it's slim and beautiful, and then there's the excellent finishing. It all combines to make it a very enjoyable watch to wear. It can be dressed up or dressed down. You can wear it to the beach or to a business meeting. It just works. The elements mesh to make a watch that is close to flawless. But all of those things just make it a good watch. How does it transcend from being a good watch to being a classic? Its flaws are also its strengths. Let me explain. There is no such thing as a perfect watch. Nothing is perfect, but the PRX is almost there. Around this time last year, I made a 1-year review of the PRX, and the only real issues I highlighted were the second hand not hitting the markers and the butterfly clasp being a little bit of a pain when it comes to getting a good fit. But the quartz movement makes the watch less than 10mm thick, and the butterfly clasp makes the wonderful bracelet look seamless. In other words, the things that make this watch worse also make it better. The obsession with value in the affordable watch niche is unavoidable, but it's also a bit of a drain on the hobby. We always say a watch looks more expensive than it is, or it punches above its weight. It's such a cliche. Yet, as annoying as that can be, it is actually perfectly true for the PRX. The PRX democratised the integrated bracelet sports watch. It truly made it accessible for a wider range of people than ever before. For those used to the quality of affordable Japanese brands, the difference is night and day. The PRX may well be adored by affordable watch enthusiasts, but more tellingly, it is respected by enthusiasts of high-end watches, people that never cared for Tissot or cheaper Swiss watches in general. They say talk is cheap and actions speak louder than words. You see the PRX on the wrists of big YouTubers, rappers and sports stars alike. It's a ringing endorsement of the enduring appeal of the PRX. The PRX is no mere affordable alternative to big hitters like the Royal Oak and the Nautilus. It is a desirable watch in its own right. Oscar Wilde once said, "Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Mediocrity can pay to greatness." It's often misquoted with the second part left out completely, but it's something that most definitely applies to the watch industry. The PRX may not be responsible for the integrated sports watch craze itself, but it certainly has played its part in flooding the market with a seemingly endless deluge of integrated sports watches in the last few years. It has helped to inspire a swathe of cookie-cutter alternatives that pale in comparison. There are a few that have come close, the Citizen Soyosa and the Christopher Ward 12 being the clearest examples, but otherwise the PRX stands head and shoulders above the competition. There are people that desperately want to hate the PRX. There are people that turn their noses up at quartz. And then there's the plastic parts brigade that obsess over the shortcomings of the Powermatic 80 movement used in automatic PRXs. But they are a vocal minority. There is always the temptation to trash a popular product as overrated. We strive to be different, and others just want to appear to be edgy. But sometimes popularity is proof of a great product. The clearest example is Rolex, which takes huge amounts of abuse and stick online, but has a catalogue jammed full of beautiful, iconic watches that nobody in their right mind would turn down the chance to own if money was no object. Nobody wants to be a sheep, but if you can't bleat them, join them. The PRX has become a benchmark for affordable watches. It's the standard you hold other affordable watches against. The problem for most affordable watches is that they spend their lives being compared to more expensive ones. They will always be in the shadow of watches deemed to be superior. But the PRX has broken free from those shackles and sat itself down at the big table and started eating. It may not have the brand prestige of heavyweights like AP and Patek, but it has stolen some of the spotlight and put Tissot back on the map. Tissot does seem to have cooled its jets somewhat in regard to the PRX. The fanfare that previously accompanied new variants of the PRX has largely been replaced by quietly releasing new models when no one is looking, and the long-awaited mid-size model has failed to materialise as of yet. But even if the PRX and the whole integrated sports watch craze does run out of steam, the PRX will still go down in history as one of the most influential and iconic watches of its time. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. I promise this will be the last video I make on the PRX. Or will it? That's all I've got time for today. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.